Hey guys, happy Sunday. Let's just start off by saying, how are you doing today? I'm hoping everybody's having a wonderful day. Welcome to Mama Pam Speaks. I'm getting ready to go live as well on Facebook. So you guys that are on my Facebook channel as well, you guys can see me on Facebook as well. Um so I'm starting off today. Uh I'm starting off today. Just a sec, guys. I'm starting off today by saying this is part three of Mama Pam Speaks. Just enjoying my Sunday. Trying to get you guys. Some people, can't get the YouTube channel for whatever reason. So I decided to, if you give me a minute, guys, stick with me. I decided to go live as well, to do a live video on my Facebook channel on Pamela Houston. So I'm going live, guys. Once again, hold on, guys. It's taking me a minute. Hi guys, welcome to Mama Pam Speaks. Yeah, had to do something right just then with my Facebook as well. Hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday thus far. As for me, I did always enjoy worship. Worship service. Our pastor brought forth a wonderful word today, and it carries me through my week. It makes me reflect on what has been taught, and I carry it through my week. I am so happy basically just to see another day. And that is my thought for today. That's my thoughts. I do thoughts and motivation. So today I am just grateful to be alive. Now we're going into part three. As you know, then been out of prison. It is now, I think I stopped with July. Um, had met the love of my life, my little boo. Had met my baby, and we became inseparable talking on the phone. Love has finally come, and honestly, it came at the opportune time because, guys, if you go back and look at my podcast channels, you're going to have to look at them to see I had lost everything. For you guys that are new, I had lost everything. The children were gone, my family was gone. Hadn't seen my siblings or nobody in about almost 9 years. So basically, I came home to nothing. Just to give you guys that haven't seen my channel, just to give you a brief rundown. So when I came home, parole to my mom and daddy. Always got to say rest in peace, mom and daddy. Love you guys. Still, you will forever be in my heart. Um, Came home, got to visit my sister, my big sis, my baby sis is calling me on the phone. At the time, my other sister had some stuff going on, but she's still my baby as well. But got to talk to everybody, and just feeling good. Aunties, whatever, they're older now, and got to talk to them as well. But this particular day, I think it was going into somewhere after I got home. I was sitting on the porch with my mom's. Y'all got to remember that I still got this leg on. And we saw the two young men walking down the street. A car was following them really, really slow. It was my two nephews. They had the car to let them out because they wanted to find the exact house, and I just happened to be sitting on the porch with my mom's. My babies was walking because they wanted to see their auntie. And I by this time it's like 5 o'clock, and I can only go so far off the porch. And I remember jumping off the porch, screaming, hollering, because when I left, they were like in their teens, maybe early teens, late going into 20s, somewhere along in there. But I jumped off the porch, I screamed and hollered. They walked up, and they just loved on me, and they just hugged me, and we just talked. And one of them gave me a piece of money. The other one always, the oldest one, he always sent me a ring check. I got you, auntie. But that was neither here or there because I got to see my babies and they wanted to see their auntie. So that was one of the things that made my heart feel just wonderful. Now they're still going into late July. Now I did go get a job from a temp agency. The job only lasted, I think, like 2 weeks, something to that effect. But the amazing part that the guy that hired me didn't know the young man, but he was my grandniece's father. Now ain't that something? Ain't that love from above? Young man gave me a job. I had on leg money. I went up to logistics. This plant in Savannah, big plant. And I was diligent in what I did. I was diligent in what I did. I would have to stand. Anybody from the Savannah area have to stand on Bay Street like 5 o'clock in the morning to catch that Chatham, Augusta Avenue, whatever it was back then. And that job take you all the way around the world and bring you all the way back. Didn't bother me. You got to remember, I was walking around and around in a circle for 8 and 8 years. I could care less. I am getting on this bus. It was nice to me. Okay, so I would have to get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, stand beside the highway and catch the bus. And I did work for this temp agency a little bit. Now I'm still waiting for the job in September because the young lady that was locked up with me, she told me I was gonna get the job, and so I was waiting for that. Now in the process of that, guys, falling in love. I ain't never been no vulnerable person, so I wasn't vulnerable. It is what it is. I didn't did that much time. I mean, there's some things I know how to take care of. It was wrong in the sight of God, but I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not vulnerable. I ain't never been a woman that had to run around being thirsty. You know, I had did too much time alone, so I finally met my baby, and he was calling me every night. If I said A, he said B. You know how they win you all over, girls. That's how they win you over. Yes, that's how they win you over. But I'm gonna tell you something really, really special about my husband. Out of all the things that men have gave me, jewelry, money, time, the one thing that made me fall in love with him, and I'm just gonna be honest with you guys tonight, it was pouring down rain. And I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna roll up my pants. I'm gonna get home the best way I can. It's pouring down rain. It's okay. I'm enjoying feeling the rain hitting on my face. That's one of the things we look for. Honestly, some prisoners, not all, but some, we look for the rain touching our face. See, you don't get that in prison. You don't go out in that rain. If you get caught coming from chow in the rain, that's a different story. But you just don't go outside and let the rain hit your face. Okay. So those are some of the things that I look forward to. I'm not gonna say all prisoners because I don't know what all prisoners think. I'm gonna tell you what I thought. I wanted to see that rain hit my face. And so in the distance, I could see this person coming towards me. It was raining really bad, guys. It was raining so hard till you could barely see in front of your face. Okay. So I could see in the distance just a vague little person coming towards me. And y'all, it was my baby. He said, I just had to see you. And right then, he won my heart. He won my heart. Because out of all the things men that gave me, ain't nobody never walked in the pouring rain. Okay? So we was wet together. I turned around in my heart. Oh my God. Now we ain't married yet, but in my heart, I was like, Lord, out of all the things people have did in my life, men have did some extravagant things for me. I'm so serious because I use that beauty to get what I want. But listen, ain't nobody never walk in the rain. My baby was walking that poured down rain. He was wet. He was soaking wet. I already said to myself, because I'm funny as all out of those. I say, what lunatic is walking in this rain? It was my lunatic, okay? It was my baby. But he won my heart. He won my heart. And the more and more we talked, I mean, he was just a great. I'd be like, baby, see such a thing. When you come home, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And he always said the same thing. He said, I'm going to put you in the house. I say, now, you know what? This little man is real crazy. We haven't known each other, but maybe about 2 months. And he already put me in the house. And I told him like this. I said, look, I know Jesus. I'm not living in sin with you, sir. And he would say the same thing. He said, I'm going to put you in the house. And I said, oh my God. And I began to consult the God of my understanding. Now, you got to remember once upon one, I'm going to tell you one more time. Go back to my podcast. I used to hit that concrete floor and pray for a husband. I did what my mama told me to do now. Girl, you want a husband, you better pray for one. And so I began to do that when I lost everything, my children and my home and doing all this time and, not really certain now about things. I would hit that flow and I would pray and I would let God be God. And that's who he was. So now me and my baby, we bubbling real good. We call each other. I can't call him, but he called me every day. Finally going into August, it was my birthday, and it was my 46th birthday. And I'm gonna tell y'all something real ironic. My birthday is August 15th. His birthday is August 30th. We are the same age for 30 days. I mean, for 15 days. Ain't that love from above? So, my birthday, he got a chance to come out, going for a job or whatever, whatever. And me and him met up on my birthday, and he made me feel so special. One of my um ladies I've known all my life, she stopped at our house and she pulled up on me. I said, "What's up, girl?" And Lady J, she said, "I bought you something for your birthday." I said, "Man, you remember?" She said, "Yeah." She was one of the people when she got out. When she was locked up with me, she got out briefly. She didn't stay briefly, but when she got out, she made sure she sent me some money back from the streets, and that meant a lot to me. Never forgot it, Lady J. You know who you are. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but anyway, I ain't calling out no names on this podcast, so you know who you is. If you ever look at this podcast, I'm talking about you. So with that being said, she bought me outfit. That was so special. My big sis, she the ones who there pulling clothes down with tags on it. You I would go around there in the evening sometime. I would lay on the one sofa, she would lay on the other, and I would read my book to her on composition. And my sister would always say the same thing. She said, "You going somewhere with that?" I said, "Girl," I said, "I don't know how I'm gonna get this job published. You know I'm leaving y'all. I'm going to Atlanta." "Well, I don't know about that because I don't know what God has said. You don't know what God has said. He ain't saying about you leaving us to go to no land. You just been gone a long time." I said, "Baby, as soon as I get this month off, I'm finna catch flight. I'm going to Atlanta." So anyway, I would lay on the sofa like me and her, like little girls. I read her my book. She'll listen. Sometimes I catch my baby sister on the phone. I read her a chapter. She said, "That's good. That's good." And so, I kept on with that and kept on with that. So now I'm living life, man. Eating good food. My mama was one of the best icon cooks in West Savannah. My mom was a good cook, baby. Yeah, you name it, she can cook it. And so I'm eating good now, relaxing. Um, heart, my heart's still leaning. I want to see my girls. It is now August, and I haven't seen them yet. I think I briefly talked to them, but I haven't seen them. Now, Lord, I'm praying now. I'm back to my father. Daddy, I want to see my babies. All right, it's August. Call the lady again. Ma'am, I almost said permission to speak. Maybe that'll let them see me again. Ma'am, I like that. How you doing? Whatever, whatever. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm gonna see my turn. Ma'am, you think you might be able to let me see my girls? All right, this is after my birthday now. This is late August. She said, "Well," she said, "I'm going out, for whatever time she was going out." And she said, "Maybe one day next week, I can drop them by for an hour or so." I said, "Ma'am, I'll take it. I'll take it." So we talking about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks and a half after my birthday. So we going into September. So she said, she let me see him in September. Yeah, okay. I'll take it, ma'am. See, I'm a humble person. Prison didn't teach me that. I taught myself that by what I had been through. I taught myself to humble myself, and I'm still doing the same thing today. I have to catch myself sometimes. I do. I do. I'm telling y'all. Sometimes you got to catch yourself because you're getting them feelings. Feelings. Okay. So I humbled myself. Yes, ma'am. That's fine. Thank you. So I got off the phone. My mom's asked me. She said, "What she say?" I said, "She say she'll let me see him about a week and a half from now, which will be September, mama." Mama said, "That's all right, old heifer." Mama ain't nice as I am. My mama said, "Oh, heifer." She could have been brought them churn. And I said, "Mama, it's all right. I see him." So September came. My heart was beating. I had to work from a little temp job. That part of that little job had to end. I'm getting ready to start the new job now. I didn't wait all the way to September. I'm finna get the new job now, permanent job. In between that, back it up, back it up. In between that, I was sitting on the porch one day with Mama, just a little bit before the kids came, that week before the kids came, and I got out in June. Back it up, late July. Parole officer pulled up. Looked at him. I said, "Yes, sir." I know this man pulled out a knife. I'm looking at him. Is he deranged? What's wrong with him? He said, "Hold your leg up." I hold my leg up. He cut that monitor off. Y'all, I ain't had my monitor on no time. I got out June 23rd, late July. They cut that monitor off my leg. Favor just ain't fair. Okay? I remember the first day they cut it off. I forgot to tell you guys. I remember the first day they cut it off. My mama like to always play her numbers on cash street. And I had to tell her, I ain't going to the store to pay no cash street. Don't be because I ain't got to be home at 5 o'clock. I still want to be on 5 o'clock. I ain't got nothing to do. But girl, go play my numbers. You ain't got that bracelet on. She used to call it a bracelet. You ain't got that bracelet on. Go on, play my numbers. I said, okay, lady, I will wait exactly till about a quarter five. No, you gotta go play before 6 o'clock. I said, okay, mom, I'm going. So I walked onto the store, happy to have that track off my leg, happy to have that off, and went onto the store, played my mom's numbers. Honestly, the bracelet off, but as my mom used to call it, it's off, but I ain't really got nowhere to go now. Seemed like when it was on, I had everywhere I wanted to go. Now they didn't cut the thing off. I don't want to go nowhere. I ain't called nobody. I just shoot, man. Please. I'm sitting on the porch with my mom and daddy. I'm enjoying myself. So with that being said, now we're gonna go forward. We're gonna skip. We already told you we did in August, enjoying my birthday with my baby. That was the highlight of August. We going into September. First time I saw my girls when the car pulled up. And those two beautiful things stepped out the van. I spoke to their moms. How you doing? All right. Thank you. I'll be back in an hour or two. Okay. Thank you. So with that being said, they jumped out the car. You would have think that I had just birthed them. The tears, I couldn't contain it. The tears. And my middle one, she's very outspoken. She's very outspoken. She said, hello. I said, hey. My baby, she was a little standoffish because you got to remember, I've been going on her life a very long time. I've been going on her life a very long time. Uh, hey, Kimberly Abraham, I see you watching, sister-in-law. How you? I hope y'all all well. Yeah. But I been going a very long time. So I felt some kind of way. See, if you ain't been gone from your children, you don't know what that feel like. If you ain't did over a decade out your children's life and you had them every day, you better tell God thank you. You better appreciate what you got. Okay, so with that being said, I stepped off the porch, y'all, in my heart. I wanted to be strong, but I couldn't. You see, because even though I got my baby now, who we're dating now, in my life, you got to remember, even though I prayed for a husband, I didn't know it was coming this fast. The only thing I dreamed of was seeing my children and we building a relationship. That's what I dreamed of. Okay? So with that being said, guys, my heart fluttering, I'm crying. She's like my middle one. She was the spokesman. Don't cry. You're okay, Mom. You're okay. And see, out of all three of my children, she has a distinctive way. I don't know if every mother experienced that, but you guys let me know what you think. Every one of my children call me mama differently. My son, when he say mama, he holler like I got hard, like I'm hard of hearing, mama. My daughter, when she said mama. My baby, if she's in a crisis, she say mama or mom if she's talking to me about something. Okay? So my baby right now, she's the spokesman. She's hey guys, how y'all doing? Thanks for watching Mama Pam Speaks. Much love to y'all. When she says it, it was different. And I'm telling y'all guys, the tears couldn't stop flowing. The tears couldn't stop flowing. Because they're what I wanted. Now I'm only gonna get 2 hours so my mama could see, I'm all getting all teary-eyed with it and I'm transgressing a little bit, at some point, stinking thinking tried to kick in. If you wouldn't have never did what you did, you wouldn't have never left him. Here come my sidekick, the enemy. He gonna stay with you, baby. But you better know how to shake him off. See, and that's why I don't know why I did the things I did. Because I knew better. I knew better, guys. I knew better. Because I know that man. Here come the enemy. If you wouldn't have never did what you did, he gonna try to make you wall in it. You could have been here with him. Now kids don't know what I'm thinking. But here come that stinking thinking again. I simply said this. My past is simply my past, and you can't make me relive it. Get away from me. And I went on to enjoy the 2 hours with my beautiful children. Oh man, I thought they was beautiful when they was born, but after doing over a decade out of prison, coming back and see their little faces because I didn't get to see them in prison, guys. If you go back to my podcast, you'll see it. I didn't get to see nobody. I didn't see nobody until I came home. 9 years. They made 9 years before I saw them. Because I came home June. I ain't saw them till September. I took it all in stride. At least I get to see them. They so pretty to me. So gradually now we become to take on the task of reuniting again. They don't know their mama and their mama don't know them. Their mama don't know them. Hi guys, I see you guys watching. Continue to tune into Mama Pam Speaks. Motivational speaker. Real life. I do real life? Right now we're on coming home from prison. To you guys that haven't get caught up, go to my channel, subscribe to Mama Pam Speaks. Thanks guys, much love. So we're doing reunification right now, and it's feeling good. At some points, I don't know about all prisons. I'm gonna say this once again, but I know about me. All kind of guilt began to step in. You know, still, I ain't going back to no therapist. We did that in prison. We didn't did all that. They didn't carry me as far as they can carry me. Now God got to carry me the rest. You know, so me and my girls. Now I got my job at this big college campus in Savannah. It's a big campus in Savannah of art. So I'm just gonna tell you it's art. If you're from Savannah, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I got this good job. The lady I was incarcerated with helped me get a job. She's a supervisor, and she helped me get the job. Very excited about it. I get to work around young people. I'm a little jazzy too, so I was very happy about that. And I got to work with the kids from all over the world. I worked at a sandwich shop, made smoothies. That's cool. Got to remember, I don't take it personal. Right now, I don't take a job personal. What they pay, I really don't. Guess why? Because I take it back to where I was. Even though it's not paying what I wanted to pay, let me give you some motivation right now. Guess what? Who money that is? It's yours. You don't owe nobody nothing. So by this time now, my oldest niece, my baby, the baby for us, she was our first baby, and I still call her my baby up to this day. She was over at her mom's one day, and they know I'm staying with mom, so she came to me and she said, Auntie, I said, yes, baby. What is it? What is it, Shalaka? I still call her Shalaka up to the day. I said, what is it, Shalaka? She talking about Shalaka Walker. Shalaka Walker, I want you to come stay with me. I said, baby, you got those kids. I don't want to take them. She said, Shalaka Walker, I want you to come stay with me. I said, look, girl, I'm all right now. I'm with mama. She said, you've been gone from us a long time. We don't know you. I want you to come stay with me. And she didn't put on that old baby face and all that, kind of got sentimental. Her mama on the other side. I think you should go stay with her myself. Because you have been gone a long time from these churn. I'm sitting there looking at her because she swears she the boss of us. Our mama been gone a long time. So she the oldest. She swear I ain't but a year younger. I told her I'm her big sister. But anyway, she swears she the boss. I think you should go stay with her. I said, okay, let me go talk to mama. So when I got to talk to mom, I said, Mom, my niece want me to come stay. She said, baby, that's what you want to do. That's fine. And I was like, okay. So I went and stayed with my niece. We laid down some ground rules. See, you got to set some ground rules in life, because you got to remember I was real structured. I was structured, and that's not out of me. I don't want to get in any misconceptions or anything. Let's make this transition be smooth. Because the little man didn't say, as soon as I come home, I'm gonna put you in the house. I thought it was crazy. Once again, I thought the little man was crazy. But anyway, so she did. I want to stay with my niece, working the scale, made $150 a week. Made about 160 after then take out FICA and whoever FICA still is. Then took out the Social Security and all that, brought home like 145, 150, and made it work. I paid my baby what she wanted me to pay her. The only other thing she said, buy your own food. Still getting food stamps. I ain't making enough money not to get them. So with that being said, I bought my own food. I walked to the laundromat. Don't tell me what can be done when she get out of prison if you determined to do it. This for those that are coming home or those that are getting ready to come home. Don't you tell me what can be done, because it can. But you got to use diligence. You got to use patience. You got to believe in yourself. Because let me tell you something. This is a world ain't nobody finna give you nothing. I don't care how much they love you. Okay? Unless you a big boy now. I don't know about y'all. I'm talking about me. We ain't getting that. But anyway, I know some things too. But anyway, so with that being said, determined to live a positive life. So, now me and my girls, they even come into their cousin house. That's their cousin, that's the big cousin. I mean, we do it old school. Family do it old school. We'll get on the floor and make mats for everybody to sleep on. See, because we family. That's what real family do. I'll tell her, like, the girls want to spend the night, but you don't have enough room because you got the kids and I only got my little small bed. She said, Auntie, we'll make pallets. Family forever. Ain't that love from above? And that's what we did. And that oldest one now, I ain't noticed him by her. That oldest one, yeah, she loves her mama, baby. She still got this stuff in her heart. She loves her mama. Now she don't like it. You left me, lady. You left me, and I love you. She still got that in her heart too. But she loves her mama all the time. Her little heart was sitting on. I sure hope you do put you in the house, because I'm coming home. That's what her thought process was. And shortly after that, Mr. Houston he raised out. He raised out. We dated and we courted every day. We were inseparable until December 3rd. I think December 1st, I told him, I said, sir, he done made me go to the rent office, baby, fill out the application. I still think he crazy. I do. I think this brother, he real crazy, sir. You ain't know me that long. I ain't know you that long. There's something wrong with you. I need to check your mental health status. Back it up. Back it up. Before I start dating them seriously, I remember I had two beautiful daughters. I had that baby sister of mine. Get on the web, look him up. Make sure he ain't got no child molestation charges. But baby, look him. I don't want to go back to prison because I will. But them girls of mine, I will. So my baby sister back it up all the way, back it up. I back it up all the way. I said, baby. She said, what? I said, look him up. She said, hey. My sister looked up every charge he ever had. My baby sister looked up every charge. She said, well, he done been there a lot of times, but he ain't got no rape charges, no child molestation. I said, okay, then he good. Okay? You better know what you're getting into. See? Because I know what I done been to prison for. Drug offenses, egg, But them the only two serious things I ever did. I got one more serious thing later on in the early part of my life. We'll talk about that later on in my podcast, but we ain't did no time for it, but we'll talk about that later. So anyway, back to what we were talking about. Mr. Houston, we became inseparable. My daughter's now coming, if not every weekend, every other weekend. My boy, I still got to run to that jailhouse to him because they get ready to give him them 4 years. So I had to run out to that jailhouse for him. But still, I am at peace. I'm seeing my children. I'm gonna tell y'all something else, guys. Can't let that cemetery go. I can't let that cemetery go. Back it up. Back it up. First week. When I said back it up, that means it's something I forgot. Back it up. The first week, later on that week, one of my homegirls, Lady A, one of the girls that came and brought me a lot of clothes, she came to me. She said, you ready? Is it time? She knows exactly what I was talking about. She attended my mom's funeral. She said, it's time, can your heart stand it? Something to that effect. Can't remember it verbatim, but something to that effect. I said, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. She drove me to Woodsville Cemetery. My mom is buried right on the curve. I never forget it. I had on a white t-shirt, some cute jean shorts, long jean shorts, and some sandals. And when we pulled up, my heart fluttered. She had been gone 6 years, 8 months. And as I stepped out the car, my heart, I got on top of the grave. She allowed me to cry. My friend allowed me to cry. She's standing there to witness it because it was a heart wrenching moment. She herself, I believe, had tears in her eyes. I got on top of the grave because she knew that old lady meant the world to me. And I began to sing a song that I still sing up to this day when I go on Mother's Day. Hi guys, when I go up to this day, and it simply says, "I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen." That is my love song to her whenever I visit the cemeteries now on Mother's Day. I used to do it really bad one time. We'll get into that later, but um, the first time of seeing that concrete and seeing she was physically gone because I didn't get to attend the funerals in prison and they didn't let me come. My family didn't have no money like that. If they did transport, their goal was to get my mom in the ground. So, with that being said, the first time was really hard, um, but thank God, God was making a way out of no way. He had already prepared a path for me. He prepared a path for me. I was seeing my children. I have met the love of my life because I ain't never wanted to be in love. Ain't no sense of me lying to you. I ain't never wanted to be in love. I felt love was painful and love hurt. Go back and look at my podcast. You'll see what I got to say about it. I felt like love was painful and love hurts. And I ain't never wanted to be in love. The only love I knew, like I said earlier in my podcast, was the love of my children and my moms. So, guys, we are now in September. I am now living with my niece. I am happy. I'm seeing family, talking with my loved ones, older aunties. Missed them so bad. They're gone now. Rest in peace, aunties. Love y'all. Never forget y'all. Um, my siblings, my sisters, um, my homegirls that I grew up with. Different ones would come take me to different restaurants to eat good food. Um, Even though I was out of sight and out of mind when I was in prison, when I came home, they showed me nothing but love. I can't lie. They showed me nothing but love. And I'm grateful for that. You know, I'm the kind of person, man, I'm grateful for anything. Honestly, you can give me a bubble gum. Because you didn't owe me that bubble gum, you could have chewed it yourself. So I'm never just grateful for anything. Because nobody owes me nothing. Okay? So that's why my yes is yes and my no is always no. Because if I say no, that's what I mean. Okay? Because I don't owe you nothing. I don't owe you nothing but to love you. And I love you unconditionally. I learned to love now unconditionally. I ain't got time for all that foolishness. I accept people just the way it is. And I'm keeping it pushing in my older days. In 3 months, I'll be 60 years old. I ain't got time for all that. What I ain't did in my young life, what I ain't did in my middle part of my life, man, that job done. That junk. That's so over. Okay? I just want to be in a peaceful state. Don't bring it to me because I don't want to hear it. Well, I wasn't with that and when I was a hot mess. You say, I say, they say, why they say it. I don't care nothing about that. What do you say? Because it takes two people to start a conversation, so I ain't never want to hear none of that. You know, if I said something, I kept it real. If I did something and I did it with another person, let me tell you something. Pam had this part to plan. You know, because I ain't with all them flaws, all that flawed characteristics, saying one thing and doing another. I am who I am. I always was who I was. That's why I'm chosen. That's why God chose me. He don't choose people with all them flaws. He chooses people that's real. God wants somebody that's real. That's gonna spit the truth just the way it is. If you're wrong, darn it, you're wrong. It's called life. You learn from your experiences. Guys, with that being said, y'all know Mama Pam love y'all. You know, it's been an interesting day. To my Facebook family, thanks for the shouts, y'all. Much love to y'all. What's up, cuz? I seen somebody just came on. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Enjoying this beautiful Sunday. Enjoying this beautiful Sunday. Much love to you guys. Once again, motto: a winner will never quit, and a quitter will never win. Keep it real with thine own self. To that own self, always stay true. You can't never be false with nobody, a night and a day, if you stay real with you. That's what I got to say. From the table of Mama Pam Speaks. Much love, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday and a wonderful, wonderful week. Those that have lost loved ones this week, we send love to you in the name of the Almighty Christ. We send love to y'all. Anybody that's sick and afflicted, we send love. We send prayers. God is able to do all things. He takes sinners like me and make them winners. Much love, guys. Have a good day. Mhm.